This was just worth it just to smell it.
I cannot look straight down. Yellow.
Here we go. Here we go.
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
What a beautiful day. Now this is what I wanted to see. Oh, I love it. It's quieter than I thought. My goodness. Wouldn't want to get my finger stuck in that thing. Well, there it goes. And the man who's doing the operating is right up in there. So there it is. What a wonderful feat of engineering. And I believe it was maybe $2.50 for a round trip on this contraption.
That's Mr. Duquesnein.
Oh,
Seeing the same mountainside. That's cool.
wow. That's what we just came up. So we go down here to the working museum.
Oh, you get your wheel better.
Oh, drat! Is it still spinning? Oh my gosh! Why didn't we come down here? Oh, I wish you could smell it. It smells great.
It smells like oil.
Yeah, it smells like oil and machines and stuff like that. Oh, look over here! Look at this! Oh my gosh! Look at that! Look at the cables! Cables! Oh! Well, it's coming back up, isn't it? This reminds me of this smells like my the model train set when it's all up and running. I love that. 75 horsepower, 250 volts. Man. That's it. Until they start it up again. I want to see it run again. Emergency motor. Look at all the things over there. This was just worth it just to smell it.
I cannot look straight down. Y'all look, I think.
Ah, here's what's happening. Oh, the light is messing us up. Here it goes again, here it goes again. Wow. Look at this. I could stay in here all day. I wonder who has to grease this thing. It's quieter in here than you think. Or quieter than I thought it would be. Look at this one. That's a safety cable. Tammy and David don't know where I am. I ran away because as soon as I heard the bell, I wanted to see the machinery work. So I wanted to come back down. So this is the hoist machinery. Structural steel supports. My father would have loved to have seen this because he was a structural steel designer. That's what he did. Yep. That's what he did. Wow. This car down, this car down. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I am allowed to talk. Oh, you can't see anything but trees. That's the city. We're coming down. That's people we don't know. That's people I do know. These are people I know.
So what's the cables?
Look, people that I know. Oh, there goes another one. Oh, wait. Well, I've been waiting to stand here and see this. And there's the station itself up here, up at the top. Now this was fun.
We were just in a little train car.
Dee thought she was going to fall off. She didn't want to go. She got scared. Where's my leg? We landed yet? I can't tell. Time to disembark. I'm gonna do it again.
This is a little funny roller coaster ride.
Well, I can't do it again. Look, it's even East Lake on the end. Oh, I better get out of this thing before I wind up in the... There it is. That was a treat. I am filled with excitement. David, are you filled with excitement?
I am. We're here at the creek. There's just 3 of us doing this today.
And Tammy is, yeah, Dee didn't want to come. Today is the first day of Rosh Hashanah. It's very quiet. I don't know if there were no schools here in Pittsburgh. And, it's chilly, well, it's cool, and it's rainy, and I'm excited. Thank you, David. Well, we're very excited. We have paid, this is the free tour of the automobiles, but we paid to tour the Frick Mansion, which we'll do at 11 o'clock. And it's only 12 minutes until, and so we have a few minutes to look at some of the automobiles. This is a 1914 Rolls. I think I'll take one. But actually, I would be happy with the little Ford. Look, and it's green. So, we don't have a tremendous amount of time here, and I'm not very knowledgeable about cars, but so Lincoln Motor Company of Detroit, Michigan, Model K. This is 1931. Oh man, what style they had. Oh, I could buzz around in that thing. Now this is my speed. Look at this little thing right here. What is this? American Austin from Butler, PA. A 1931. The American Austin Coupe was developed in an attempt to combat the effects of the Depression. Look at that cute little thing. Can't you see me thrifting into that? With a little Claxton horn. Ooh.
Everybody, everywhere is falling for her now. I'm talking about the new Ford, and boy, it sure's a wow. Lay off people, lay off folks, none of your sarcastic
The Tin Lizzie,
jokes.
or
Henry's
the
made
Flivver,
lady
or just
out
the
of
Ford.
Lizzie. No more bruises, no more aches. Now she's got those four-wheel brakes. Henry's made a lady out of Lizzie.
Henry's made a lady out of Lizzie. No more bruises, no more aches. Now she's got those four-wheel brakes. Henry's made a lady out of Lizzie. All right, I'll stop singing. Look at this one. Now this is really driving when you get to have a clutch and a stick shift. I miss manual transmissions. This is a Chevy touring car. Model 490, 1916. 1916. It's funny to look at these cars and then think of your grandparents. Old Grammy was 1 year old. Oh, okay, so as we go around, they're getting older. We may have to come back after we leave the mansion because we have to go so fast. Look at this thing. Baker Motor Vehicle Company of Cleveland. Electric Stanhope, 1903. 1903. 3-speed transmission. The original price, $1,600. In today's money, $46,000. Well, in 2019. Look at that! Look at those little tires. She's even got a rumble seat and lots of style and class. The horn just seems to holler out, "Toot toot, please shall not pass." La da 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 dee dee dee, da 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 da. From carriage to car. Okay, so now we're going back in time to the old carriage days. Look at that. Is that made of birch or maple? What are you made out of? Folger Drummond, 1906. I don't know if it's telling me what kind of wood this is made of. That's pretty. I think it almost looks like maple, doesn't it? Wow. Sorry guys, I'm actually chewing a piece of gum. I haven't had a piece of gum in forever. So I hope I'm not making noise. Look at these, look at these. That's charming. Let's see what this is. The French Carriage Company of Boston, Massachusetts, 1900. Sleighs like this were common winter sight throughout the Northeast around the turn of the 20th century. Yeah, I can see why. And then over here, look at the Buick. And that's a 1908 Buick. And gee whiz, these are so much fun to see. There's a Lincoln. Model L, 1922. 1922. 4,300 bucks in 1922. In 2019, $65,000. $65,000. That is a lot of metal. Oh, there's a Surrey with the fringe on top. Well, I don't really know if it's a Surrey or not, but we'll go over and look at it. I've got an old picture up on the farm in Pennsylvania, and there's a Surrey with a fringe on top in the background. I have to dig that out. Brewster Company 4-spring basket Phantom, 1903. This carriage, like many others in the collection, was built by Brewster and Company, known for its refinement and understated luxury. Okay. La 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 la. I'm not going to read all that to you, but anyway. It's actually, I guess it's steel, or like almost wrapped with wicker or something like that. Okay. I love that. And then more of the carriages over here. Now, this particular exhibition is free to the public. We didn't have to pay for this. And we're going to go to the art museum, the collection, that is free. The botanical gardens, which are going to be a little wet today, that is free of charge. And it was $22 to get into the mansion. And our tour starts in about 5 minutes. The tour of the mansion takes about an hour and a half. And there may or may not be photography, so we'll leave you now here with the automobiles. There's Tam and Dave. I didn't get everything, but this is fun. Okay, we gotta go, but I forgot to film the Stanley steamer, nicknamed the Flying Teapot. Okay, let's go. Hi, sweetie. Come here. You're gonna get famous in a minute. Now be still. You move as much as I do. Now look, I'm trying to pet you. David, I have to tell you, if only the kitchen at the 1925 bungalow was a little bit larger. Look at that adorable breakfast nook.
20 more square feet.
It is absolutely perfect, and it fits right into that circa 1930 era. That is perfect.
It's
Right under the kitchen window, I know. All I needed was another 20 square feet.
20 square feet. Exactly.
That's all I would need, and that would be the breakfast nook. Circa 1930, about that. And it's only $79, and it's all set to go. That is Now, I'd get rid of those cushions. Oh my gosh. And and as luck would have it, I'm driving today. I'm in my pickup truck because the girls took off in the Texas car. $79 for a little breakfast nook. Look at that, made of pine. Isn't that neat? That's all you need. That's all I need. This could go under the kitchen window. A little coffee pot would be right there. My kitchen is just too small. It's just too small. I should buy it anyway. Why would I buy it anyway if I have nowhere to put? Oh my gosh, I'm mad now. Well, I guess we can't beat this. Antique Center of Strabane voted best antique shop in Pittsburgh. Thank you, David. Carol Merrill. And I know I pronounced that wrong. Strabane. Is it Strabane? How do you say it? I don't know. They'll tell us. The locals will tell us in the thing, in the chat thing box. Let's go see. What a beautiful cut glass lamp with its original shade here on the top. Isn't that pretty? With brass. That is so nice. I'm going to tell you, I'll film from the outside. No, I already did. Okay. I already filmed from the outside, and now I know why we are in what's voted the best antiques store in this area, and I can believe it, because all we had to do was walk in, and you could see, if you want antiques, not baby clothes and Tupperware, Okay, I know we all need baby clothes and Tupperware from time to time. But if you want antiques, boy oh boy, this is the place to go. The quality of what's being sold or what's being offered here is just top notch. And it's almost like an education, just to walk around and read the tags. Even if you don't walk out with anything, what an education. I'll try to film little bits and pieces here and there, and I'll try not to show you, you know, the same old thing. I love the music they play in here as well. Yeah, we're having a good time. As I said, the girls are at the bins, the Goodwill bins, and they're probably having just as much fun there as David and I are having here. And I guess I'll meander back over here and admire a couple of things. I already showed you the double pickle caster. Look at this humidor with the Art Nouveau lady coming up out of the ocean, I guess. Is she supposed to be a mermaid? She is a mermaid. Did you see that? Her fins? Look, she's a mermaid. And she's coming up out of the tobacco humidor or cigar humidor. That's neat. Never seen that. These little tiny frames. And some Art Deco bookends. And Roseville. My goodness. I need to just calm down, but it's refreshing to actually walk into a store with really good quality antiques. Look at the glass and the pottery over here. Hand painted circa 1910, $95. Look at this. And beautiful porcelain here. German and French and Japanese, all hand painted. And oh my, look at this. Hey, Jeffrey Kevin, a set of pink. I said Jeffrey Kevin. Jeffrey Kevin has a channel called Decorating Happily Ever After, and he collects mantle lusters. I don't know if you're watching, Jeffrey, but that set is, and it looks like it's got all of its prisms. And that pink set is $345, which seems very reasonable. In pink with all of its lusters. I mean, with, you know, with all of its prisms. Nice. Oh, I don't have a fancy interior like that. Art Nouveau. Art glass vessel. $45. That's pretty as well. I'm really enjoying this place. Antique 1800s Victorian 4-piece pressed glass with ribbed sides, pickle caster set, silver-plated lid, holder and pickle fork, as found, natural patina, $175. Look at that from the top down. That's handsome. And so is this from the bottom up. Look at how intricate the bottom is. Pressed glass. Table set. Let's see what we've got on it. Belmont glass 5-piece zipperhead caster set, caster cruet set, condiments holder, patented, 1886, as found. I love that. Look at the handle. Very nice. Look at this double Victorian pickle caster. I have to zoom in on it so you can see all of the details. I better start from the top down. I know it's confusing with the prisms hanging behind it, but here's the top of the caster. And this is where the fork would hang here. It's been shined. Boy, it's beautiful. And the 2 glass containers. A double pickle caster. I haven't seen a double before. The price I think is $185. Anyway, I think so. I won't try to fish anymore. A double pickle caster. Well, I have to show you the black cats. There are two of them. And this says circa 1930 mohair black scaredy tomcat. Shoe button eyes. Oh my gosh. There's a large one. Look at his tail. And then there's a little one here. Hope you can see it. That's the same thing. 250 on the black cat. That's somewhat, I don't know if it's somewhat unusual. I know people sometimes have weird feelings about black cats, which they should not do because they're just as loving as any other cat. Look at that little one right there. And he is also same thing. Oh, it does say Stife. And look at the Stife button. It's in his ear. We zoom in. I know you wanted to know that. It's right there. There it is. The button. Wow. That is neat. Now this has a very rare wolf in sheep's clothing on wheels. But they cut the price off of it. Maybe they changed their mind. 300. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Ah, look at him. That is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Can you imagine playing as a child playing with that? My goodness. And look at this one up here. Look at that. What does it say? Toy, German toy horse on stand. Oh, I see, he kind of bounces because he's on a, I don't want to touch it. Well, I guess I can. Yeah, he kind of does that. Like he's galloping. Hello, Hiram. I'm assuming that was Hiram. Horses move when pushed. 1910. Look at that. Cast iron to play with. They sure do have some interesting old toys in this spot. I was admiring this OpenWorks Busy Bee phonograph over here. I've never had one. I've played with a few of them before, and it's not missing a cabinet. That's just the way it was done. And so you could play your cylinder records on it. The governor and everything, all the gears are completely open with a little tiny horn. And I assume that they have the reproducer up at the front counter, because that's something someone could pick off very easily and slip into their pocket. Oh, an automaton. Oh my gosh. Let me see, extraordinary antique wind-up automation, French bisque girl. So automatons, as you know, all the mechanism is inside, and there's the key. And she probably would have turned her head. Her mouth doesn't move, but she would pluck that little stringed instrument. I'd love to see if that was working. And then, if so, I'd love to see it work. Look at the stove. And the bunny. Lucky children to have these things to play with. Look at that little boy in the hen house. Can you see him? Oh, look at that little thing combing its hair with a comb. Oh, is that a monkey? That's charming. Now there's an ice box for the fancy people. Made of oak. Lots of extra decoration on those doors. And just beautiful hardware. That's definitely a fancy model. Monitor, it says. That's a nice one, $9.95. Let me move over here. Let's see. Oh, drat. They didn't leave me any ice cream. Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it? This door opened. I'll close that back up. Antique. I think this is 19th century. Sweet handmade corner cupboard doll size made from old cigar boxes. Original mirror and hardware. $3.25. Yeah, handmade. Somebody made this. Look at the cigar boxes. Handmade for a child, probably to play with. I'll back up so you can see. It's just sitting, here's my hand, so you can judge the size of it. It's on top of a bookcase. Look at that old original finish. Don't do a thing to that in the little doors. Ah, and look, pressed glass toys. These are toys for children. This little pressed like this. Child's. I think that says depression, but this is actually older than that. Does that say depression? Yeah, it's older than that. EAPG era for the children to play with. That is charming. I just want you guys to see. You never really get to see what things look like behind the scenes. So this is what it is going to look like tonight while I'm broadcasting. Now, tonight is my sale with Patrick, the trusty huckster. So I'm upstairs in the bedroom in which I'm sleeping. And so then that way the rest of the gang can have a good time downstairs and they don't have to worry about being quiet, you know, while I'm up here selling. So I will be sitting in that chair, okay? And the ironing board is holding up the things I'm selling. Part of the bed, you can see the bed didn't get made today. Oh well. So here's my laptop. This is the doohickey that will hold the camera. The light, that's what that thing is there. I'll turn it, see that is precariously balanced on a vacuum cleaner. And so the reason for this is so that when we show the linens, the camera can sort of stretch out here into the hallway where we can stand to show the linens. And that's the bathroom. David is in there showering right now. And then on this side is the bedroom that Tammy and David are sleeping in. And then Dee chose the bedroom on the 3rd floor, so she's up there. So it's about 20 of. I've got to go put a shirt on. I'm in a t-shirt. We just had a thunderstorm here. It's a little warmer than it normally is this time of year. And so there's no air conditioning downstairs. There are some window units up here, and that's fine. So anyway, this is my view while I'm actually broadcasting. I thought you might get a kick out of that. Anyway, okay, 20 of 8. Time to go to hair and makeup. We'll see you at the show. Well, of course, by the time you see this, it'll be over. Oh, I'm telling you what, it's an MGM production here, folks. Oh, dear.